And so background, can I just bring you down a little bit? Sir?
I mean, that's what music's for. You know, music is medicinal in that way, you know. It's there for you when you need it. You know, music is the one thing that can fill an entire room without getting in anyone's way.
It's always therapeutic, but on a day like this, they really...
You guys know who Maxine is? Yes, yeah.
Well, that's due to the people at the end of the day. That's them, they're the motivational force in everything that's happening there with that song. It's now, you know, it's theirs at this point. They're doing all of the, it's all of their energy gone on to this, into the equation that's turned that into what it is now. And I'm just ever so grateful and humbled.
It feels really amazing. I kind of feel a little bit in the eye of the storm because it's a bit nuts right now, but inside, like, I'm really excited.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's a great honour. Great honour. We're really, really pleased. It's a great cause and everything. They're so good what they do.
And have you ever seen firsthand what music can do, how it can help people?
A friend of mine has an autistic child called David, and he goes to a special school in Texas, and he'd never said a word in his life, and he's 5 years old now, and he had tried the music therapy, and he just came out with his first word ever, and his parents were just like, made me cry, and so it's such a great thing, music therapy.
No, I mean, it got blown out of proportion, you know. I happen to say it's the last gig of the tour, so it sort of got blown last gig ever, you know. But no, I couldn't see that, so I think...
Do you worry when you say things like that?
Yeah, well, I didn't say it. It was how they wrote it. It wasn't my fault.
And Tom, just like to meet you.
I try and do as much as I can for Nordoff Robbins because they do such wonderful work for children. Getting through to children with music is a fantastic idea, and I've seen it work. So any chance I get, and to get an award, you know, is like, wow.
And a free lunch.
And a free lunch. You get a free lunch and award, and you're doing good work. It's for the charity. Even when I was a child, you know, listening to different records and getting influenced by different singers and different styles of music, and the effect that it has on people. And then for people to come up to me and say that my music is, you know, what they were doing when It's Not Unusual came out, or The Green Grass of Home, you know, it's great to hear those stories, because I know myself, listening to other performers, how important music is.
It's Not Unusual, which is Tom's first hit, came out about 2 months before I was born. And I'll be 50 next year. So it's amazing, you know, and he's still in the charts now. That's a lifetime, to me, literally a lifetime, you know, of success.
And then, Jimmy, just me on the far right, please.
Well, it makes you feel really good, because what it makes, from my point of view, it was playing guitar was my hobby, and my love of music and how things were done and, you know, constructed as far as songs and how things were recorded. And that's always been my passion. And I guess you're pretty lucky that in life, if what you've done is just to make people happy, and it was the thing that you really loved. So I'm pretty fortunate.
And Jimmy, back to the right, please. Thank you.
I think what we would say is there aren't any shows on the horizon. What can I tell you? I can't tell you anything about it. You need to have all of the members to do it. And I guess what I can say is I hope to be playing next year, but I don't think it's going to be with Led Zeppelin.
And ice round to me as well.
I was one of the first guys to use the Lindrum machine, which changed the life of all the drummers in the world. And digital I love. I did several. I had the first show of a movie with 4 digital tracks. They used to be analog, and I had them in basically stereo and surrounds in digital.
Just move it down a couple steps forward. That's great. Stay there, but we must smile.
And then just...
Well, I went to visit them in Chalk Farm a few months ago because I'd heard about it, and then I went to go see it in action, the actual music therapy. They were actually having a session. And it really hit home for me because I have a brother who's autistic, and I often feel like he has no channel to, battle his kind of disability. And it was really great to see that in action. And music is such a great part of my life, and it's good to see it affect someone else's life who probably isn't, as strong in different fields, but finds solace in that. So it's great.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. And then...
We've taught kids and our own little nephews and nieces and his grandchildren. We know what music can do.
I mean, my best friend, I've got 2 best friends, Dave, and my other best friend, I know him from school, Reggie Hawkins, a great guitar player. Unfortunately, he's had a stroke. I see him every week. His left side of his body is completely gone. I see him every week, and I play the guitar and we sing, and when I leave that in the evening, when I leave to go home, he's a different man. So and that's what music does for you.
And just stop straight there, thank you, and straight ahead.
And then just
If I could just turn you this way slightly.
And Pharrell, back to the right, please.
Pharrell, back to the left.